Even a masterpiece of a franchise like Harry Potter isn't exempt from hilarious slip-ups on set. After all, directing a film with a cast of child actors isn't necessarily an easy task.
I've never seen a live picture before. This is really amazing.
Unfortunately, I'm the only scientist in the world. Unfortunately, this is illegal.
Welcome to The Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 most hilarious Harry Potter bloopers. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button for good luck. Number 10. Rupert Grint.
My gran said it's a Daily Prophet that's rubbish. Sorry.
Of all the actors on set, Rupert Grint was the #1 culprit when it came to laughing during scenes. One way the production team reminded the actors to remain professional and stop laughing was by handing out red cards to those who would laugh on set or goof around. Rupert received the most red cards out of all the actors, which goes to show just how difficult it was for him to keep it together.
And he just laughs all the time. You can't stop him once he starts. And apparently he's done that since day one.
Number 9. Whoops or wuss.
Whoops. You call me a wuss? No, I said whoops rather than... I didn't what? No, I promise.
A quick misunderstanding between Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton took place while filming a scene where they were mounted on their broomsticks. Radcliffe said whoops, but Felton thought he was calling him a wuss, which caused both of the actors to go back and forth while simultaneously laughing. The clip is made even funnier when Radcliffe apologizes and tries to reassure Felton that he would never call him a wuss.
We're not really enemies, we love each other really.
Yes.
Yes.
I have Polaroids that I could show you of Tom. Shut up now. Shut up. His hair, like, all spiked up.
Number 8. Dance champion.
I'm actually a really fantastic dancer, but because Harry's not very good, I felt I should play it down. I'm actually a champion.
Radcliffe claims to be a great dancer, but watching him waltz during the Yule Ball proves otherwise. Throughout most of the scene, he has to be led in order to have an idea as to what he's doing. While it was tough to watch, Radcliffe was more than confident about his performance. He even goes as far as calling himself a dance champion.
I don't know. It is just a rehearsal.
Number 7. Aggression before a hug.
Ow! Right, mate, Hermione. You got one. Yeah.
Harry and Hermione are very close friends in the films, and the actors who portrayed them grew just as close in real life. Whenever Emma Watson would hit Daniel Radcliffe a bit too aggressively, she always followed up with a hug to apologize. This didn't happen just once. In fact, it happened quite a lot. Many of the playful hits inflicted by Watson would actually hurt Radcliffe, which is why she hugged him each time.
Ask someone I like. You're laughing because you hit me so hard, aren't you? Okay.
Number 6. Maggie Smith breaks character.
Blah, 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 blah. Disloyalty.
Oh.
Professor McGonagall is just as iconic as the actress who portrays her. Sometimes just the mere presence of the head of Gryffindor could give the actors chills. But there was a moment when the actress, Maggie Smith, broke character and couldn't help but laugh. This was during a serious scene, no less. It didn't help that another legendary actress, Imelda Staunton, was only encouraging Maggie Smith by goofing off alongside her.
I don't think I could get it. Oh, disloyalty. Yes.
Number 5. Laugh instead of fear.
Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you!
Does Mr. Harry Potter have his key?
Griphook was made to look intimidating in order to help the child actors fear him. However, Radcliffe didn't seem to fear Vern Troyer's portrayal of the Goblin, because just a few seconds into their interaction, Radcliffe couldn't help but burst into laughter. It seems Griphook appeared to look funny to Radcliffe rather than intimidating.
Does Mr. Harry Potter have his key?
It did not have the desired effect at all. He just burst out laughing.
Number 4. Mouthing along.
If all Snape wants is the Sorcerer's Stone, a stone that may skull and stops you from dying, no wonder Snape's after it.
Much like her character, Emma Watson is a brilliant student and would often be a bit ahead of the rest of the cast when it came to memorizing the entire script for each scene. It was always a bad habit of hers to mouth the other actors' lines as they were speaking. She'd even go so far as to correct some of the actors if they didn't get their lines straight. Quite a few retakes were required as a result of Watson silently mouthing along as the other actors spoke.
Sorcerer's Stone. Why did he try and kill you during the Quidditch match?
You're helping them with their lines.
Number 3. Bra trouble.
Look away. I'm hideous. Bra's not coming off.
They do that again, ladies and gents.
All right, we'll be pairing off.
Imagine you're Radcliffe playing Fleur Delacour, who has just been transformed into Harry Potter. Not only would this require acting as a completely different character, but that also meant Radcliffe had to wear Fleur's clothing too, including a bra. Much to no one's surprise, in a scene where Harry tries to remove the bra that Fleur was wearing, but before she transformed into Harry, Radcliffe had trouble removing the bra and just claimed that it wasn't cooperating with him.
I was thrilled. That was one of the things I was delighted about, was how good I looked in Fleur's costume. I looked fantastic in women's clothing. And I was like, yeah, man, I look good. I look a rock star. So I was quite pleased with that.
Number 2. I didn't know you could read.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Reading.
Reading? I didn't know you could read.
Sometimes there are some bloopers that make it into the final cut. One of the most well-known bloopers came from Felton when he couldn't memorize one of his lines. When Malfoy catches up to Crabbe and Goyle, he asks Goyle, who's actually Harry under the influence of some polyjuice potion, why he's wearing glasses. When Goyle claims he was just reading, Malfoy says, "I didn't know you could read," which was actually an improvised line as Felton couldn't remember the actual line.
Well done, Draco. Well done.
Number 1. Tooting Potter.
Our own world. You know, it's completely our own world. And we like to swim in the deepest waters.
The scene where Professor Dumbledore walks past a bunch of sleeping students hides a hilarious inside joke between all of the cast members. During one of the takes for this scene, a fart machine was hidden inside Radcliffe's sleeping bag, unbeknownst to Radcliffe himself. To make matters worse, Radcliffe was purposefully moved near a girl he had a crush on at the time. While the scene went on, Michael Gambon, the actor who played Dumbledore, would press the button of the fart machine. Understandably, no one on set was able to contain their laughter.
And Michael Gambon had actually been pressing it during the take, I found out.
What do you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.